Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about a new product called Cash Cow. Now in a nutshell, this is just a page builder with a free traffic solution thrown in, but what this actually is kind of a page builder which I'm going to show you around on the dashboard. And then they have another site they've incorporated, which is a site that gets traffic from Instagram. So I'm going to talk you through both of these websites, and then obviously we'll go through the sales page, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what kind of value I think this type of method brings to you, and personally whether I think this is something you're going to get benefit from. So guys, as usual, these reviews are based on my own opinion, based on many years online buying products just like this one, and the aim of the reviews is to give you just a little bit more information before you go ahead and purchase any kind of software online so that you can make a much more informed decision. So guys, just before we start, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new reviews. And guys, if you are looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So as I said guys, this is Cash Cow. This is due to be released on Sunday the 23rd of August at 9 AM Eastern. Comes off the Warrior Plus network and it's by Jason Fulton and Sean Ungundelli. Now as usual in the review, I'm going to go through the product. We'll go through the members areas in this case. I'll go through the sales page. We'll talk about the upgrades. I'll tell you what's good about the product and what's not so good about the product. And then I'll kind of give you my summary, and hopefully you can decide whether this is going to be something for you. So just a few headlines from the sales page. Set up once and continue profiting. Apparently their beta testers have seen results within minutes. You create an online ATM, your very own cash cow. No reoccurring fees or extra expenses involved. 5 done-for-you campaigns included at no extra cost. Free traffic built in to the software. It's a web-based software, so you profit from any device, even from your phone. And it's a 100-day triple your money back guarantee. So let's jump straight into the application and I'll show you exactly what this is. So this is the application itself, and essentially this is a page builder, but let me talk about what this method actually is. And this is kind of the way that I set my business up, and many other affiliate marketers set their business up. All you're doing is you're setting up a lead capture page or a squeeze page on the front end which collects people's email addresses, and then once you have that email address you can promote them various goods and services that you're an affiliate for. So that's the idea of this concept, and it's a perfectly good concept, and it's one that's used by millions of people online. So what this actually is on the front end on this stage is just a page builder, as I said. So you've got the sites here that you can go ahead and create a site. I'll show you that in a second. You've got some images here. If I just typed anything here, it should bring me back a bunch of images, but you can go online and get these anyway. And there's many more sites online you can get much better quality images. The problem with some of these free ones now is that they're kind of getting saturated. I'll leave a link in the description below over to a site called Stock Nation that I use, that is actually a paid site, but there's a lot more variety of kind of new and fresher images on it. But that's kind of an aside. Here's where you get your images. Your training is here, but at the moment it's just the demo video that's on all of the JV documents as well. So I'm hoping there's more training than just this, but I kind of think there's maybe not going to be. But essentially this goes through how to set up your site, which is all pretty easy, and then how to use the traffic piece of this. Then you've got the traffic piece, I'll come back to that. Then you've got their support, and then you've got their products and swipes. Now what this is their so-called 5 done-for-you products. So it looks like there's more here than the 5 done-for-you they're advertising. So the idea is you would come along here, and if you wanted to go ahead and be an affiliate for any of these products, you go and get your link here, and you can get your email swipes here. Now these email swipes are the ones that you would load into your autoresponder and you would send out to people that logged onto your list. Okay, you would have these on any of the affiliate pages or the JV pages for these particular products anyway. So you can just go into Warrior Plus and find these products and you're going to get the same information. So there's nothing given away to you here. Costs nothing to actually be an affiliate for any of these folks. So they actually give this a value on the sales page, which I think is quite funny, of like $300, and you can get it for completely free just by going to Warrior Plus. Anyway, as far as the products are concerned, I can actually link to my own reviews of each one of these products, and quite frankly they're all pretty poor. So especially these prequel, this iProfito and this Profitorial one, none of them I'd like to promote anyway. So, but there you are, that's the products. The idea is that you would use those affiliate links in your promotions, and you could use these sites to actually promote them. So if I come along here, the first thing you would do is come up here and create a new site. Now this is kind of a nice-ish page builder. It's pretty simple, but it does do the job. So if I launch the page builder, on the left hand side here you have a bunch of templates that you can use, or you can start putting in your own blocks. Now this is kind of typical of most page builders. Many of these features you'll see on many other page builders. You've got various components here. You can add like buttons, headings, icons. You can add new pages, and then you can also add pop-ups. So there's lots and lots of different features here that you can actually use. My biggest issue with this one is I'm not sure if this is actually going to be maintained going forward, because most of the page builders you see out there, every one of them has got either a monthly fee or quite a big yearly fee, because they need to have people maintaining those sites at all times, and they do need to be updated, because there's lots of things like GDPR compliance was the latest one that needs to be updated as laws change. And if you just got something like this that for I think it's $19, they're not going to have people on hand to maintain these sites, especially if they're launching a product every month. So be very, very careful when you're paying very, very low amount of money for these page builders. So the first thing we need to do is kind of pick our template. So I'm going to pick my template here, this big flashy yellow sports car. I just drag it into the area here, and basically then I can just come along and change anything on this template. So as I click around, as I press edit, I get lots of different options around how I can change various things. I can change the size of the writing, say 45, make the writing bigger, make it smaller, usual kind of things you can do on page builders. Now, so as far as I can see, this page builder is okay. You know, it looks nice enough, it seems to be working fine. I think my biggest reluctance is the fact that as a standalone product there may be an issue with it being updated. What I am seeing in this version, and when I look at the OTOs, it appears you need to buy OTO 1 to get the integration with your own autoresponders. Unless for some reason this version hasn't got it on, I can't see any way to integrate with autoresponders on this version. So I think that's pretty poor, because obviously the only point of having this would be to integrate with your autoresponders and collect email addresses, and I'm not seeing that on here. So again, everything on this page can be changed. You can change the colors of this button. You can actually link this to various affiliate offers, which is where you would put that link for your affiliate offers. So you know, usual thing that you can do with page builders. So I just go back. Once you've done your site, again, it will appear on this front page, and you can see here various examples of other sites that have been done. So, you know, lots and lots of different selection on that actual site builder, and it's pretty good. It's pretty simple. Again, the only thing I'm seeing here, maybe because it's JV Access, is no way to actually collect email addresses. But the idea is that you can either get email addresses that subscribe to you sent directly to your personal email address, which I wouldn't recommend. You can integrate with sites like GetResponse, which is what I do on my own page builders, and obviously you can also send people directly to the offers. Now here's the piece that really isn't so good as far as I'm concerned. If you go onto this traffic piece here, if I hit this, I end up, and you sign up for an account on a dashboard. I've already got one here that I've signed up for. Now you have various options on this particular account. Now basically what this does is that it asks you to link up with your own Instagram account. Now, you obviously have to connect your own Instagram account to this, and once you do, you can actually start sending people messages. So there's various ways you can do it. You can use this list function, and you can build up various lists of messages to send people. So that's the first one. You can start creating lists of messages to send people, and you can start creating lists of users. Now in the demo they said you can actually send messages to people that you're not following or who aren't following you either, which is very, very spammy and is very likely to get you banned straight away, because you can't just send people messages on Instagram. They have to accept you and accept the message. So it's a very problematic, this traffic source, which they're saying is going to give you thousands of views a day. So the idea is that you can go ahead and send people messages. Obviously I need to add my account to do that. I'm not going to do that on this piece of software. And you can also do an autopilot. So you can actually add an autopilot. And again, by not adding an account, you can't see it. You can send people messages on autopilot. The other thing you can do is draft some posts, and there's a chatbot feature here. But the way that they describe this whole method is very, very spammy. When I looked at the terms of service from Instagram, which is what this is, they actually say help us stay spam free by not artificially collecting likes, followers or shares, posting repetitive comments or content, or repeatedly contacting people for commercial purposes. Now, if you start randomly messaging using apps like this, and there's lots of other apps I've seen advertised about things like Instagram, getting automatic followers, you will get banned straight away. Anybody who actually advertises them will tell you don't start following loads of people at the same time or trying to message loads of people at the same time, because the algorithm finds you very quickly and bans the account. So this is just very, very spammy traffic method. And it's a very poor way to do business. There's a better way to do this, and the reason there's a better way to do this is because the way that this is portrayed is that you just pushing out messages to people, hoping that somebody will come across that message and click on your link, happen to be interested in that particular offer, and then go ahead and purchase. And it's just very unlikely to happen. It will happen occasionally, but most of the time you just got to be spamming people with links. The better way to do this is to have people that have some kind of issue or question that come along and find your content. So they're coming to find you, and then through the fact that you're helping them and giving them some kind of value, they then get interested in whatever product or service that you're promoting. It's the way that I do it. It's the way that many other people online do it, are actually making money. This way round, which they're teaching a lot of newbies, is the complete opposite of the way that you should do it. It's the same thing as trying to get 5,000 followers on Facebook and trying to spam them with chatbot messages. It's all the same thing at the end of the day. You may get very, very limited success, but you will not build a long-term sustainable business online. Now, what I will link to, guys, to explain this to you is I had a video that showed how I made my first $1,000 online. And I will actually put a card on the top right hand corner of your screen now, and then I'll also link to it in the description below. And the reason I want to do that is to show you a way to build a business online that doesn't involve any kind of spam type traffic methods like this. And it's something that I've been doing for a while now, and it's something that's actually brought me success pretty much for the first time online. So if you're interested in that, go and check that out, because I do think using a method like that will bring you a lot more value than buying products like this with this kind of spammy tactics attached. So guys, I jumped over to the sales page, usual sales page stuff. Everything's going to be really easy to you. Loads of passive income going to come from this, even though you're going to be spamming people on Instagram. This weird graphic that doesn't tell you anything. And then they're attaching themselves to all these online marketers, many of which have never heard of this product and would never use it. But the only thing they are doing is building a list, because obviously, as we all know, the money's in the list, guys. You need to get people's contact details to promote to them, but you need to do it in the right way. You need to do it in an ethical way, because if you do it in any other way, they won't bother opening any kind of emails or communication from you. So just jump down to the value claims. The claiming, all in all, you're going to get $6,455 worth of real world value, and they're actually going to sell it for, I think it's $19. So guys, don't believe any of this rubbish. The done for you emails are completely free. You can get them on Warrior Plus. There's no email sender that I saw on the front end. You're going to have to pay for that. Done for you campaigns, again, there's none on the front end. That's just their own products that are on Warrior Plus. Guaranteed approval. How can guaranteed approval be worth $297? These guys are not going to not approve you now. The only time they won't approve you is during launch, so it doesn't affect their numbers. If they've got people who haven't had sales, but after that they'll approve anybody. The built-in traffic apparently is $500 value. It's nothing. That's just built-in spam. At the end of the day, you don't need any of this. So guys, here are the upgrades. Now we'll leave more details about these down below in the description. Not that I want to encourage you to buy any of them, just so you've got the information to hand. The front end is $19. The OTO one, the unlimited, is $47. Now, I did read that is the email integration, so if they haven't got it on the front end, I think that's pretty poor. Done for you is $197. 1K payday, $77. There's some traffic here for $97. Commission boosters for $67. And the license rights for $197. What's good about the products is the 100-day money-back guarantee if they honour it. And the page builder looks okay to me. The quality looks okay. Pretty simple, but it does work. And what's not so good I think the traffic tactic on here is very spammy. You're promoting pretty poor products if you use their own. I'm not sure what the business is here. If you use this exact method, your business seems to be spamming people on Instagram. The value claims are nonsense, and at the end of the day, you don't need this. So in summary, guys, I give this a 3 out of 10 only because the page builder itself looks okay. This to me is the pure definition of a shiny object which is aimed at beginners, because at the end of the day, you're going to buy something here that makes nice enough landing pages, but you're not going to get anybody to come along and visit them because you're not providing any form of value to anybody to come along and buy off you. You're really not. And I just don't think this whole thing is needed. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope that brought you some value. My name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release videos just like this one. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, where we actually teach you step by step how to set this type of system up. So if that is something that interests you, go check that out. Until next time, guys, take care.